Hello everyone, I'm Lauren Andrego. Welcome to TommieMedia's The Locker Room. The reigning national champion St. Thomas men's lacrosse team holds the #1 spot in the Under Armour MCLA Division II coaches poll with a 9-2 overall record. The team was undefeated before dropping 2 recent games to the University of Minnesota Twin Cities and Duluth. I'm joined today by head coach Brian Gross, midfielder Andrew Sotis, and attackman Charlie Venable. Thanks for coming in today, guys.
Thanks for having us.
So, Coach, St. Thomas Lacrosse is a unique program at St. Thomas in its range of competition and sizes of schools, from the U of M all the way down to schools as small as St. John's. So how do you guys prepare for each competition with such a large range of competitors?
Well, we typically prepare the same way. I mean, even though the size of the schools differ, the competition level is generally the same high level of competition. So we have a pretty lengthy preparation process, and we treat it just like a lot of varsity sports. We do a full scouting report on the other team. A lot of times we can get film on them before and be prepared that way. We have pregame meetings where we go over the scouting plan and talk about our strategy. So we use that same system whether we're playing a small school or a large school.
Gotcha. And Andrew, you're an offensive leader for the team. I mean, since you've been on playing for the Tommies, what's been the #1 key to your success with scoring?
Man, that's tough. I would say, I mean, it's totally a team game. I think offensive guys definitely sometimes get recognition just stat-wise. I mean, you're showing up on the stat sheet with goals or assists, whatever it may be. But really, it's such a team game. We got 2 great goalies on our team, 3 awesome guys at the face-off X, a really strong defense behind us, and on offense, we're all pretty unselfish and just move the ball to the open guy. It's really not an individual leadership effort kind of on anyone's back in particular, so yeah.
Gotcha. And Charlie, you'll be returning to practice this week after being out for a few games for injury. How does your role as a team leader change when you don't get to actually contribute on the field?
Definitely. You know, being injured sets you on the sidelines. I try to do as much as I can by filling up the water bottles, keep cheering and hollering, giving guys little pointers, the kids that are playing under me, the sophomores, the freshmen, giving them little tips on what they should be doing, how to score better, get in better position. So it's kind of difficult to not be on the field and scoring goals and passing the ball like a normal leader would be doing, but you can be just as effective on the sidelines.
Sure. And Coach, as reigning national champions, what do you think the team needs to most improve on in order to get back to the championship game?
Well, I think that we've talked about just not being our own worst enemy, you know, just minimizing the number of mistakes that we've made in a couple games so far. You know, we're always looking to get better from game to game, so that hopefully we'll be playing our best lacrosse on the Saturday of the national championship. And if we can minimize our mistakes that we're making on the field, I don't think that we'll have any problem.
Great. We'll be back after this short message.
Barbers learn the traditional techniques of barbering. We utilize straight edge razors. We do a lot of clipper cuts, a lot of tapering, fading. I've been in this location for 12 years. I have clients that have been cutting their hair since they were 4 years old. Get to have conversations with these kids, and it keeps me on my toes.
And now it's time for this week's fan question. Andrew and Charlie, as postseason approaches, sophomore Aaron Cornelius wants to know, which team do you think most stands in the way of taking home a 2nd consecutive national championship?
I think it might be Concordia, California.
Totally.
We played them our first week of the season, and we beat them by, I think,
4 goals.
4 goals.
16 to 12.
Beat them by 4, but it was a really tight game. They're a really talented team, and it was definitely a battle. So I think they'll be our best competition down the road. And Nationals are right in their backyard in Irvine, so they definitely have the home court advantage.
So you're predicting to see them in the championship this year?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. All right, awesome. Well, thank you guys for coming in today, and good luck with the rest of your season.
Thank you.
If you have a fan question, tweet it to @TommieMedia. Thanks for joining us, and be sure to follow TommieMedia for full coverage of Tommie athletics. With Brian Gross, Andrew Sotis, and Charlie Venable, I'm Lauren Andrego. We'll see you next time in The Locker Room.